to get, or predicted to fight Riori to get to top 16.
Oh yeah, because they changed. Oh no, yeah, because they those two can fight on top 8 qualifier. Yeah, Pix and Bogus should fight on top 8 qualifier if, of course, they both win.
Now we got
I remember
SUCCORWAVE and Streets pulling up with a little Vesusia Belial action.
I immediately not saw the match started. Yeah. Honestly, two rare characters that you think. It's classic that there's like same 20 people and the only Belials quit. You know, Belial being good for 7 years, the moment he gets nerfed, everyone quits.
Yeah, the moment he sees the breath of outside top 5.
Yeah, top 5 equal Belial not playable, yeah.
It's a lot less rare in North America than it is in Europe. There's still plenty of Vesusias and Belials preying on people.
Yeah, you're just like weird.
Oh my, what a 2H.
His 2H isn't really working. I don't know how I feel about this matchup. You probably see much more than me, so you can give a better insight, I guess.
Both their tools are simultaneously strong against each other, but they don't necessarily have all the tools you'd want to fight against each other. Belial does have a DP, which is very nice. I mean, that pressure for Vesusia, you don't really want to be enduring without a reversal. And on the same token, Belial's another pressure demon that if you don't have a DP, it becomes a little rough.
Yeah, we already know Vesusia defense is a bit rough, especially now that the clutch level 5L became, you know, like a normal 5L, so you can't really mash your way out better.
I am so thankful for that, to be honest.
Even if she's even cooler to me. I like the 2-4M new conversion that she has. I think they're more flashy.
What a really nice single hit confirm there from Streets. Just a 2M SBA.
You're nice and simple, and we like that. We don't need to go so far, and now the Streets, you know, takes that game 1. Now, honestly, I think Wave should, you know, use more those 8 specials I've seen, you know, pressing that amble like right now, instead of, you know, using those plus frames that Vesusia has, which are, of course, not a lot, but
Ammonisia is really a good button. She has so many other really good tools, like Lariat being very hard to respond to. Of course, her pillars are very, very quick. And there we go. Just go.
Yeah, that's another quick move, yeah. You're gonna get those 999 hits. Simple input, yeah. This didn't do nearly enough damage to be technical. It's boring, we can't hurt. Yeah, honestly, Wave is trying to, you know, slow the game down, but Streets is just not giving time to breathe.
Yeah, Streets, you know, really trying to abuse 2M. Finds a back throw, though, from Sucker. And you're exactly where Vesusia wants. Far L punish on the DP, but it doesn't matter, you're dead.
We don't need more. Especially we just need the nice and simple, you know. We could have missed that close edge, still 12 frames against -15. Not the best. Nice L Nimbus to take off, but a nice jump from Switch. Doesn't get the H as Modius, so no corner combo.
Yeah, SUCCORWAVE finding the ability to mash out of the corner, get back to this mid screen, which so much favors Vesusia since she doesn't have to spend as many resources to get to a corner combo. Except for in these situations where Belial only needs to spend Yugo Isha.
I mean, honestly, he just spends to use Yugo Isha anyway, and in any place of the screen.
Oh, got the crush. SUCCORWAVE is probably pressing 2L there.
Yeah, probably trying to mash out again. Oh, I tried to with punish with fire H. I really like that, that advancing normal. You're kind of
Try
stuck in
exit
the
for
corner,
the
yeah.
two.
I said that with punish fire H. Oh, we don't spot it on the race strike, but we're so close to killing. Yeah, we decided to go for a more chip setup. Never mind, we command grab our way in.
Yeah, went for the ultimate command grab. SUCCORWAVE thought that it was going to be able to be thrown and ended up just getting the proc on proximity. It wasn't on chip out too, so that was a little unfortunate situation.
Yeah, sometimes you just get hit by the command grab and
Yeah, if you're trying to
doing
look
like
for those
days,
specials.
like yeah, like that insta command grab is still quite of a hard reaction.
Yeah.
Can we charge super? Yes, we can. Not too much damage. I think the starter was not the best, but racking up slowly that damage.
Yeah. I mean, it is 17k health for Vesusia, so damage will look a little less than what it actually would be on a normal character.
Yeah, yeah, but now we have only one BP, so that's 17k better looking. A bit worse. Yeah, speaking about command grabs. No to waste time, but I didn't expect the raw raging spec, but I respect it.
That confirmed felt such like a huge risk to take, because all you need to do was just pick up with close age and then you win.
Oh no, we basically BP didn't have the meter for raiding chain, yeah. And then now we're stuck in the corner again, another 1v. No punish, but we still got the hit, so it's fine. Back into the mid screen, trying for the Nimbus, but instead we decide to, run in. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, not a Yugo Asia. But for the side swap, yeah.
Side swap, get that corner back. Win for the command grab, but this time SUCCORWAVE very much ready with SSBA.
Yeah, he was just waiting to see that yellow to take off all of his BP and, evening out the situation now.
We stick out the leg of doom.
Yeah, a nice confirm with the Yugo Asia. Street is on set point, yep. Yeah. We are sticking out our legs for both characters. Oh no.
Just goes straight triple attack. Oh, unable to make the most of that counter hit confirm.
Yeah, because Vesusia, pushback on that close edge is so far that mid screen I'm pretty sure you cannot do double. In the corner you definitely can, but in the mid screen it's like pretty weird and hard. I've seen mostly people like do close edge to 6XL and then the classic mid screen.
Finding that DPOS on the triple attacks, gets you out of pressure for effectively no cost. Your streets.
Yeah, we don't really need anything, but now you guys combination will get way to the corner back again. Another Wave has been on quite a low BP every time. I think he has been PC quite a lot, but he's continuing to be stuck on defense.
Yeah, and that ended up spelling the end of the set in Street's favor, since that BP penalty definitely came into play.